Hello, it's Tacster here, and I'm here to open some packs for the digital pre-release that we're doing thanks to Late Night Gaming, and let's get started opening the packs, then we'll build a deck. First one. Sabine Leader. Normal base. Escort Skiff tends to be pretty good and limited, I think. At least that's how it's felt so far. Snow Speeder could be alright. Gamorrean Guards is pretty good. Little TIE Fighter, that's not hard, easy to play. Chewbacca might be alright if we end up playing yellow. Heroic Sacrifices are rare. And another Hyperfoil Crafty Smuggler. This is the second one of those I already have, so that's cool. Good card, though, for this. Second pack. We got Leia Organa. And Hyperspace Echo Base. Ooh. Death Trooper, very solid in all formats, I feel like. Basic X-Wing. Wampa. Solid big unit for the mid-range. Occupier Siege Tank Hyperspace. Ooh, that looks pretty good. Bright Hope, that can be alright. Fifth Brother. Yoda, a lot of 3-drops and 4-drops there. Our rare is Rook. And we got a Foil Academy training. Right, we got a Hyperspace Krennic. The Command Center. Oh, Green Squadron A-Wing. Fantastic card in all formats. Recruit can be good in this. I don't know about that. Open Fire, good to have some removal. Mercenary Company got some ambush. Mark is alright. It's a space unit, and those are pretty rare. Ezra could be okay, maybe. Wolf, nice 2-drop. Benthic. Rare Spark of Rebellion. I don't know how useful this is going to be in limited here. We got our foil Reinforcement Walker. That's a good bomb to play. I don't know if we're going to get to 8 depending on what we play, but it can be in any green deck, so that's good. Next we got IG-88. Better in drafts than anything else. Metal Ceremony. Seasoned Short Trooper, solid 2-drop. Fang Fighter. The upgrade removal could be pretty useful, because when I was playing last weekend, I think just a little bit of upgrade removal on like Vader or Fallen Sabers or Jedi Sabers can go a long way. System Patrol Craft, great Space Sentinel. Just good 2-drop Viper Probe Droid. Salt AT-AT. Ooh, a Sabrina Bean unit. She is solid. Best kind of 2-drop you're looking for. And like red. Rare Smoke and Cinders. Probably not playable. And we got a Hyper Foil Veers. That's cool. First one of those. Maybe we're going to get showcase here. Probably not. Another Krennic. Tombs. Catacombs of Kadara. Infiltrator Skill. Battlefield Marine. The actual just goat of 2-drops. Straightforward. 3/3. Make an opening, some removal. That could be good if we go blue. Stormtrooper. Star Viper. Tenant can be good with Imperials. Snapshot Reflexes. Surgeon, another Rears. Burn 4, great space 2-drop. Greedo, Ooh, Jeddah City is a rare. And a Hyperfoil Sabine unit. That looks great. First of those two. Oh, we have 2 Sabine units already. That's good. Maybe we'll go Sabine. And our last pack. We got Han Solo Leader. Kestro City. Our first super laser here. So I don't know if that's going to be enough to want to go like Vader, but we'll see. Steadfast Battalion, just a classic 5/5 dude for this format. And in standard. Triggernauts, I don't know if that's playable. Cellblock Guard's great for villain. Space Sentinel, that could be alright. Ooh, Hyperspace Maximum Firepower. Good. Maneuver. Zeb, that could be. Oh my goodness. There's the big one. We got our legendary. At least we got one in here. Legendary Darth Vader. Yep. Fantastic unit. Hopefully we find something to play him with in here. It's going to be hard not playing that guy. And then we got a foil rare. The Hero My Only Hope. Probably not going to play that, but cool. Then I will work on building a deck next. All right, now that we got our cards spread out and in a big cluster pile, let's try to look at what we got. I removed some things that were just not going to get played, I don't think. Just looking at what we got, we are fairly low on blue. And I think that's going to be our first elimination. I think we're just going to say, bye-bye, Krennic. You're pretty, but you're out of here. So I just don't think it's going to happen. So we're going to get rid of all our blue here. Event buys, we really just have like an entrenched and make an opening, which I'd consider playing entrenched out of aspect here. We'll see. Should we get rid of blue? I think we have some options in all the other colors that are pretty good. Blue that we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total cards to pick from, and really only 9 if depending on which faction you choose. 10, I guess, if we have hero, but that's not a lot of options, so I don't feel good about that. Like really early game drops, we have a lot of the good Imperial units here with like Probe Droid, Lieutenant, Ellen Fighter, double Veers, and a cell block guard. Like this makes me feel like villain could still be the thing, and that works well with if we're going with Vader. 1 and 2 drops, we have not a lot, nothing in ones for green, but we do have some. I just didn't keep them because I don't feel like the Undergrametry or Alliance Dispatcher is going to be good unless I'm using Luke. We're not using Luke because we're not using blue. Greedo's great. We're going to keep him. He's definitely playing. This can be all right. This can be all right if we have enough red units. We go hero. We'll probably play Spec Force Soldier. Hero, we don't have as many options here. We just have the 2 2-drops. We have a Snow Speeder later if we want to go with that. But yeah, these are kind of yellow and green events. Let's put our red events out there. I like our red stuff because we have Open Fire as a removal, Infiltrator skill to sneak through some Sentinel and get the +1/+1, and then Rogue Sacrifice to draw a card and get a +2 while defeating a unit. A little bit of reach. I feel like those are good. Disarm can be alright. Snapshot Reflexes is not bad. Asteroid Sanctuary, I think, would be alright. I don't know that Spark Rebellion. I'd probably play it if we play yellow, but I don't feel great about it. Recruit's good. I don't know if we're going to have enough vehicles for Prepare for Takeoff. Academy Training, I like that one. I think that'll be played for sure if we go green, and then Strike True I like as a removal. only one super laser. And if we're going green hero, we only have Star Viper in our 3-drop for green. Like our 3-drops for green red would be just these two, which is pretty weak. They're both space, which is good. And we could probably fill in with a 2 and a 1. Maybe some events here, but I don't know if I feel good about that. And that might make me, if we're going to go hero, maybe think going red yellow. Villain, we have more options in green, red. 4 drops. Green, we got the Escort, Skiff, and Bright Hope. I think those both can be really good if we have enough green units. Wampa, Gamorrean Guards. I like both of those if I go to those colors. I'll go over the 2 drops last because there's just so many of them. Zeb and Heroes, good. Rook, I think we play. Steadfast would play. Like everything in here is, I'd play it if we go into that color. Nothing in here is super compelling to bring me one way or the other, though. Yeah, I mean, green and red both have 2, so that feels good. Yellow doesn't feel good at this end. The 6s, we got Bounty Hunter Crew and Mercenary Company. Both have ambush. Both are, one's a 5/5, the other's a 4/4. But this one pulls an event back, which might not be relevant at all. And then for green, we have the big bombs at the end. We got Reinforcement Walker to heal, Assault AT-AT to clean up the ground, and Vader to clean up everything. Vader makes me, if I do play Vader, I almost want to play an Out of Aspect Death Trooper just to be able to pull that and get the free damage, and we might do that if we go with Vader. So I think because we don't have a lot of the hero units, what do we have for events? We have You're My Only Hope. This might actually be all right with how, well, I think a lot of how low the curve is. You're probably going to be playing 3 for a 2-drop here, so maybe it's not good. Well, I think we might have enough rebels to run. No, probably don't have enough rebels to run Battle Ceremony anyways. But I think we could do maximum firepower with our 6 Imperials here. Imperial. I don't know if that's an Imperial. We have stuff. Yeah, I'm liking the villain late game. I think Hero has the edge on 2 drops. So let's go through those. We got General Tag and the Shore Troopers, which are great. And Yularen. We can play all those in villain. Battlefield Marie, obviously, like the goat of 2 drops. But that's only hero. Double Sabrine and A-Wing. So like this package here, the double Sabine and A-Wing and Marine, those are 4 really solid 2 drops, and that makes me really want to consider Sabine as our leader. If we do green red, we could do the Leia leader too. We could do Leia or Sabine leader. If we do villain, it's either IG or Vader, probably. Because Krennic's out, because he's blue, and we're not doing blue. Yeah, let's see. What are our options here otherwise? We'll keep going to the 2 drops, but for villain, we just have this one in red. Jedi Agitator isn't great. It's a 2/1, and if someone's playing Vader, it's just ping fodder. This guy's good. This guy's good. This guy's good. Like, yellow's got good stuff too. So I'm torn. I think if I'm going villain, maybe want to go green red probably. That gives me just these 2 for 2 drops. Yellow gives me that. I really like the red events. There's still 1 drops to fill in, but Greedo. Ugh. It's a tough call. All right, here we rearranged it a little bit more. I think it's very clear that yellow is very weak. There is not a lot of units. And while I like some of the events, I just think yellow is just a straight up being cut. We can't even really play it in villain, because if I'm playing villain, I want green. And if I want green with my leaders, I have IG and Vader. Those are my only options, because Krennic is gone too, so there's no getting yellow Vader or yellow villain. There's no yellow villain cards here. I have one, but it went out because it wasn't going to be viable. So we're going to just straight up cut yellow. And that gives us our color pie here. We are definitely going red-green. Question now. Yellow be gone. We'll remove Han too on Jeddah City. We can go Leia, Sabine, IG, or Vader. And then we're going red-green either way. We don't have a special base, so we're just going to be using the basic 30 health base here. Unit-wise, green, we have a lot of more Imperials. We have a lot more Imperials in green, so if we are going green, our Imperial side feels really good. We have 3 extra, well, 2 extra compared to this one, compared to Hero. 1 or early drops with the super laser as well. And then we have 6 early drops with our villainy specific cards versus the 2 early drops here with our X-Wing and Pathfinder. So not as good in green for Hero, but Hero red just has the bomb. We have the double Sabine and the A-Wing. It's just fantastic. Whereas like early game, that's the only thing we have villain wise, which is just not nearly as good. Like Fifth Brother's good. We're kind of lacking 3 drops if we go red, green, Hero. But overall, I like, and we got Zeb and Occupator Tank. We can play this either way. I think we play almost everything here. It's just a matter of which one are we choosing. And then for villainy, so just put the villain cards together here so we can see all of that. Don't have a lot of early game Hero in green. Got the Bright Hope, which is very good in space. Rook is good for mid game. And then obviously in villain, we have 2 extra bombs at 7 and 8 with Vader and the Assault AT-AT. So that's like the big calling for Vader, or for going villain. Green in general is giving us our late game because we have Wampa and Zeb and Occupiers. That's as high as we go in red, whereas we get Steadfast, Mercenary, Vader. Like we just go up. We go Heroism. We got Heroic Sacrifice, which is really good. I just don't know that Metal Ceremony, I think we can make work with either Leia or Sabine, because just even being able to put it on their unit plus like one other of these early guys would feel great. This guy's a rebel, this guy's a rebel, this guy's a rebel. We got rebels. I'm not too worried about that. So I think we can get stuff out of Metal Ceremony. I don't know that we're reaching high enough price point for this to work. And then I think we just throw these guys in anyways to kind of fill out the deck. And then we can always probably play the 5 cost Space Sentinel just to have another space unit. We don't have to play it, but we'll see. And then Confiscate is probably more of a sideboard thing if we see that they're running like a Saber or something. But I'm really liking this package of villain. This is really pushing me to go red villain. And then the question is, do we go Vader or do we go IG? This might be the best use case for IG. And just, I think we can actually get control of the ground such that maybe we don't need Vader. All right, next cut, I think we're just going to go with villain. I like the Sabines. I like the Bright Hopes. I really like these early drops. Like the late game over here more, and there's still plenty of early drops, so let's say bye-bye to our heroes for now. IG versus Vader, and cutting out the rest of the deck is our last decision. And we can kind of flip on the spot. I don't think it changes much. It's more of just like, I think we run the same stuff either way. So all our villain late drops are going in here. So let's curve this out here. Three, 7 5+ units. That seems not bad. I don't know if that's the correct ratio yet. We'll find out. Little lacking on 4 drops. 9. $18, 19, 20, 21 units plus all this. Man, we have so many units to choose from. Like, we're gonna have to cut some down. But this is it just feels like a decent curve here. All right. Event wise, we're definitely playing that. I don't think we're gonna play Confiscate for now. See, this is a maybe. It's a maybe. It's hard to say. This is a definitely. We need just some raw removal. I think this is a maybe leaning yes. I think we'll be able to get value on it. This should be like equivalent to an open fire, hopefully. I'm definitely saying yes on academy training because that just can help win the math. And then we got our 2 searchers. Vehicle wise, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 vehicles, 7 vehicles. That is going to get something. That could be good card draw. Let's put both these in the maybe leaning yes pile. All right, so what was we got? So we had 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 already. Wow. And then if we add these, that already puts us to 31, 32, 33, 34. Let's just cut the maybes for now then. And that still puts us at 34. So let's find some more cards to cut here. Not these. Spaceship wise, what are we running with? We got nothing late game. That could be a problem. That makes me feel like we need this. 1, 2, 3 ships total. Yeah, let's say this has to be in then. I'm just gonna have to try for ground overwhelming. So one thing that we might have had a little bit better in Hero, because we had the A-Wings and we had an X-Wing. We have a Star Viper too, that's, yeah. And the Bright Hope. So if we messed up, that's because we didn't go enough space and we probably should have gone Hero then. But I want to play Leader, or Legendary Vader, so. All right, red units that make Benthic worth it or not. Actually, I don't like Jedi Agitator. I think that is coming out because it's a rebel. It's very hard to use. It can die. It's just going. Trooper wise, it's not even a trooper. Okay, so trooper, 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 trooper. Not a trooper. We only have like 4 troopers. Tag might not make the cut here. These are also troopers though. That's so hard to say. Rook a trooper? I don't think so. That guy's a trooper. Let's put tag in the maybe pile too. Let's make sure we have enough 2 drops still. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't really want to play this. 5, 6, 7, 8 with all the 1s. 9 if you actually just want to play this. This is probably fine. I think so. Probably don't run him. If we get it off, it would be really good, but I just don't see that happening. Hard to say. We don't have a ton of I was going to say what leads us to do Vader over. We do have a lot of dark side in the early stuff, so we could probably get Vader ping early on. So maybe we do run the Vader here. What else to cut? I don't want to cut anything else there. Red units for Benthic. Let's just maybe cut Benthic. I mean, he's no worse than... Oh, we can't run Spec Force over. What am I thinking? That's a hero. Okay, well, that makes that decision. So, 7, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. We're already down to 29. Okay. Do prepare for takeoff at least. Because I know that's going to pull a bunch of... Like, we should be able to get value out of that more than recruits. Good, too. But so maybe that's where we go with here. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. All right. Let's go with that. And I reserve the right to change my mind before we play. Sure if I'll go IG or Vader yet. Vader seems doable, but this might be the only time to play IG too, so we'll see still. I'll let you know. So we're ready to go. Got IG-88. Put them in my deck pod. And all sleeved up, ready to go. So, yeah, come for you, Loopy.